Hey, welcome. It's as you can see, it's Sunday, October the 13th, 2019. The weekend. Thought I'd take some time today and not make a completely new video, but we did a video not too long ago on how to create a VM using a VM image. We did that mostly all through PowerShell. Today, we're going to do the same task, but using mostly the portal. So I create a VM using our standard PowerShell script, and I already logged in to save a little time. And I'm going to create the very first step is the same exact step using the portal versus PowerShell, and that is generalizing the VM you want to create an image of. So if you recall, that's a little command prompt, run as an administrator, and put me in the user speed folder, but I think I need to go to Windows System 32. It might be System, we'll find out. And there should be a CD Sysprep folder. CD Sysprep. Oh, there we go. That have the Sysprep commands. And again, just like before, we're going to do a generalize. This time we're going to shut the VM down. So we ready? So we're going to run this. This takes about 5 minutes. So what should happen when we're done, we'll have a resource in our resource group with an image name. So I'm going to stop the video and we'll continue once the Sysprep is completed. Okay, the Sysprep generalize command completed. It shut down the VM as instructed. And you can see okay, after the successful completion of Sysprep, I'm now ready to create the image. So I'll click on the VM, and you'll see there will be a command called capture. It's coming, believe me. Here we go. And you can see here is our capture commands. And we're going to create the image right here called speed RG in the resource group. And then before creating the image, this virtual machine will be deallocated automatically, which is okay. As an option, we can automatically delete this virtual machine after creating the image. Why would you want to do that? Well, let's just see. Once a virtual machine is marked as generalized, which we had done with this sysprep command, no further actions on it are allowed. For example, a generalized virtual machine can't be started or modified. You can select this checkbox to have the virtual machine deleted automatically once the image is created. Let's just keep things clean and let's do that. And as a safety feature, it's saying once we capture this machine, it will be you cannot undo it. So it wants you to type the name of the VM here. So speed VM1. And there we go. We got a nice checkbox, and we'll hit create. And we're got a little validation going on. See it stopping our virtual machine. Remember, the Sysprep only shuts down the OS. doesn't stop the virtual machine. So here's a difference there if you found yourself a little bit confused. All right, we're now on step 3. Step 2 went really fast. I'm going to pause again until we get to step 4. Oh, step 4. And we're deleting the virtual machine now. And we're validating again. We're at 5 minutes 49 seconds. I'll pause the video at 6 minutes if it's not completed yet. Alright, mine took about, I paused it at 6 minutes and it took about 10 seconds after that. So if yours is still running, you might have an issue, but hopefully you're right up with me here. Okay, we're back at resource group, and I have my image right here, which is excellent. Now we'll just create a VM, and instead of picking a VM from the general marketplace, we point to this VM. We'll get the process started, but I do not plan on creating the entire VM. We've created VMs almost to death in these labs. But let's see where we pick this image, and from there it's the same process. So let's go ahead and click add here. Let's say Windows VM. That's not what I want. It's just going to come over here and pick one. They've got so many choices these days. It gets a little confusing sometimes. So I'm going to say add. I'll put it in the same resource group, but feel free to put yours in a new one or a different one. It's not going to matter. Crazy how it chose Europe, but I'm going to go East US. Availability options, I don't care. Image. Here we click on Browse all public and private. Click on My Items. Click your image here. It's loading. Got some red because we haven't defined these. We'll call it image VM1. Standard's fine there. Username. All this is the same as always. I typed the passwords in not right, but the thing I want to really show you here was this part here. This is the only difference in creating the VM than we've done so many other times. So this is a quick little lab, but it's nice to know how to do it the portal way and the PowerShell way. So to the next lab. I'll talk to you guys later then.